Yeah, it just seems like it's at an angle. Isn't that funny? Is that you? Is it me? Hello, everyone.
As we get things adjusted
We're getting
here.
all set up and stuff.
Oh, that's the other light.
There we go. It's this one that you want turned? How's that?
That's better. Whoop, whoop.
Better. A little bit more.
We're just over here messing around with stuff.
It
has been a long day.
I don't look as tired on camera, so that's good. That's good. Hi, Steven. Thanks for joining. Hello.
A movie about taxes.
Ooh,
that's a scary movie is what that is.
Just talking about taxes, come to think of it. Oh, I did watch a video about taxes, but haven't watched anything lately.
That's a terror. That's probably the scariest movie all year.
Yeah, that's a really good point. As people join in, welcome. Thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. And right now, until people have kind of settled in, we've settled in, gotten everything squared away. The question we want to start out with all of you is, what is the best scary movie you've watched recently? Because Ben and I have kind of been on a movie kick.
Yeah, we went on a binge.
We went on just a movie kick, but a couple of them were scary movies. So I'm curious, what movies have you watched lately that were horror, scary, suspenseful? So that we can add it to the doc as well. Hi, Don.
Hi, Don. Thanks for joining, Don.
Ooh, checked pricing on my Helios booking in December. It doubled. Woo!
I'm not shocked. A lot of hotel rates have gone up quite substantially.
That's a scary movie in itself as well.
Yeah, checking prices at Universal right now.
Right. Just watched the first 3 Insidious movies. Also went to Wolfman last weekend.
How was that?
The Insidious movies or Wolfman?
No, the Wolfman.
I'm curious about Wolfman as well. That's not one that we have checked out yet, but
based off some people's comments, I heard it was good. It wasn't great, which is kind of a classic scary movie thing where you're just like, it's fine, it's good.
The most recent scary movie we watched was The Substance.
The Substance was okay. I mean, I will duly admit that The Substance, it had me hooked in the beginning. Act 1, great. Good. Act 2,
really good.
Really good. Great conflict. Then you got to the climax and you were like, I get the climax.
Kind of threw me for a loop.
And I was like, I get it. And then it went into Act 3 and then I didn't get it anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how, if you have an Act 3 that just kind of goes.
But it is getting a lot of really good ratings.
What I'm saying is
Hi, Jody. Thanks for joining. Chris says Wolfman was all right. It was a one-time watching. Yep. We'll probably watch it when it's available for streaming then.
Probably.
That's kind of our gauge. If people are like, you gotta go to it, you have to, then maybe we'll go to see it in theaters for a special date night.
Yep.
But
somebody watched Wild Robot. We debated Wild Robot the other day too.
I want to watch it so bad, but I will cry. We saw Wild Robot. Say that 3 times fast.
Wild Robot.
3.
Wild Robot.
That was 2. We saw the preview for Wild Robot while we were waiting to go into DreamWorks area, and I started crying just at the preview. So I have to mentally prepare, maybe have some chocolate with me when we watch that.
I thought The Substance completely dropped the ball. There was no reason for her to need the clone. It's not like her consciousness transferred over to her, so it didn't make sense.
It was an interesting one, wasn't it?
It was very. I mean, we're gonna I feel like I'm gonna spoil this, but it's like.
Are you?
Probably.
Spoiler alert.
I do understand. Her consciousness didn't. I mean, it sort of did, I guess, transfer because she was like, I want to be young and beautiful and live this young and beautiful life. It was kind of like a schizophrenic alter ego sort of thing.
Like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Kind of. Well. Talk to Me is great too. We actually haven't watched Talk to Me either.
The other one we watched was Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil was another one we've watched recently. It was. I think I liked it better than
it made you uncomfortable.
It made me very uncomfortable. Speak No Evil was definitely one of those. I was like, this is awkward. This is something. But Talk to Me is great too. 15.
15 is the goal.
Steven, you pointed out something really great. So we also have a goal for this live. I was going to say podcast. This is live. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, Mardi Gras is kicking off on February 1st. And
Coming
we
up
will
quick.
be there for it 1 week from today, right? While we're at Mardi Gras, hi Sal, thanks for coming. While we're at Mardi Gras, we are going to try all the foods, or as many of them as we can afford and fill our bellies with. And so to help us do that, if you guys want to help us meet a goal and request a food, put it into our put it in a super chat. And if you request a specific food, Ben has his computer here. I was going to grab it and show it. He's got his laptop over here to document what food you want us to see. And if you help us reach that goal, or you donate towards that goal, we will
try the food.
Find the food that you want us to try, and we'll put a review of it on there. So we appreciate it. As you guys know, Mardi Gras has got a lot of options, and we want to make sure you see what you're interested in, so you know if it's worth going and getting when you're there. So
beignets are life.
Oh yeah, please someone tell me. Oh darn, a king cake.
Steven
I have to go try a king cake.
A king cake. Okay.
I'm all about that.
King cake. Probably times 2.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Stephen. There's a number of king cakes with that donation. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that. What do we have here?
Are they going to have mini king cakes though, instead of the big size ones?
I hope the king cakes last year were fire. I hope
the mini ones were really good.
I really, really hope they're the small ones.
Don't eat the baby.
Do not eat the baby. Let's see. If you're looking for uncomfortable viewing, Blink twice. We just watched Blink twice. That was the one with Channing Tatum in it. That was the other scary movie we just recently watched. That one is also very uncomfortable. And you're just like, what's going on? And then you find out and you're like,
where'd she get that scar?
Yeah. Blink twice. I think I would say, as far as like suspense and uncomfortable nature, I would say Speak No Evil, Blink Twice, The Substance is my ranking of those 3 so far.
I mean, if you took Act 3 out of The Substance, it was going to be really good, but then it turned into The Blob.
That's true. That's true. You're getting just spoilers, absolute spoilers tonight.
Scooby,
thanks for joining. Welcome. Don, we're so happy to have you.
Give us an idea of the goods they're going to have. All right. So
he's got a list.
I've got a list that I'm ready to highlight. We've got beignets.
Delicious.
A tried and true classic. I'm going to be very careful with this pronunciation because we butchered the
Szechuan.
Spicy Szechuan chicken bites.
Yep.
Trapezzino. Spiked affogato.
Yep.
That's going to be more yours. Hot maple lacquered salmon. Sorry.
Yep.
Reading is hard. I don't do math on the fly, and unless I've practiced things, I don't. Yeah. Bayou pecan shake.
Pause for a second. Yeah, that sounds delicious. Have they released a full food list for Mardi Gras? We have not seen that full food list yet. So we have what we know will be available currently. And then as soon as there's a full list, like we're on it. We're jumping on that.
Quesadilla, which was there last year. It was delicious.
A little greasy, but good.
Espresso martini.
Delicious.
The Colombian burger is back again for round 2. The Cajun mac and cheese. Chicken and sausage gumbo, a tried and true classic. Pinchos de lechon. Vegan potato and onion dosa from India, and the Leberkäse.
Ooh, you actually remembered how to pronounce the German one. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed.
They'll probably have cheese and beer sauce. So again,
that's always good.
Yeah,
beer cheese.
Yeah, pretzel with beer cheese
and chicken schnitzel. I hope
that was really good last year too.
Travis Graham, big fan of that. Yep. So, hi Boone Times 2. Glad you're here. I hope you guys enjoyed SeaWorld today. That looked like a blast. Beignets are the best. Do you like beignets or king cake better?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Jody, thank you so much. We appreciate that.
I like bite size. I like the beignets just because like they're bite size. I've got a cool shirt too for beignets this year.
You didn't wear it tonight.
Nah, that one's coming up in the video. People got to stick around for that one.
Yeah, I bought Ben a shirt off of Amazon. I'll go to our Amazon account and link it so you guys can get one if you really enjoy it.
It's a beignet eating shirt.
It's a beignet eating shirt, just in case there's a little too much powdered sugar. So, as for food, use the hack, get a food card. Yes, the food cards are fantastic. In fact, that's one of the reasons that we're doing this. Thank you so much, Chris. We appreciate that.
What should we get?
Yeah, Chris, tell us what you want. And Jody as well. What do you want to see us get?
What do you want to see?
Put it in there, and we will be sure to grab that so we can show you.
Don says beignets.
And it can be one of the drinks. Again, I know we don't have a drink list in full yet, but if there's a particular drink item that you'd like to see, let us know. Hi, Jazzy.
Jazzy.
Thanks for joining.
Hot salmon.
Ooh, yep. Okay. I
Got it.
We're on it. And Jody, we'd like to know what you want to see as well. What did you say about OI? I kind of missed that. Waiting for the OI meetup to come out and see what's going to be there. I hope at the February OI meetup that you guys get the Mardi Gras food included like last year. That was a really great touch. And I think it's a well done way to be able to enjoy OI and the Mardi Gras experience. So
the fun part about this year's parade is that it's going the normal direction this year. Normal. Traditional way of going out, taking a left down Hollywood right out of the gate, and then back around, finishing by Transformers as they go back to the gate. We're going to have to figure out where we're going to post up for the parade.
There we go. There it is. I was just going to say, you might not hear this, but there will be probably a 5 to 10 minute back and forth conversation about where do we watch the parade from, particularly so Ben can get shots of the parade. But there will be a conversation about that. Did you say Cajun mac and cheese? I believe so.
Cajun mac and cheese. Yep.
Yes, I'm excited to try that one.
Cajun mac.
I think it's going to be really good.
Delicious.
The hot maple salmon really has me going, like maybe amazing, but salmon at a theme park just doesn't like.
I mean, if anybody's going to pull off salmon at a theme park, it's going to be Universal. So
there is a salmon plate entree at Minions Cafe.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
We've never ordered it, but I know it's there, and it comes with like I want to say it's like blue rice or blue soybean. I don't know. It's something blue with it. Something we should probably also try. You guys should do a video comparing Port Orleans French Quarter Disney Resort beignets versus.
Man, that's.
Maybe we should. But you know how people have done the best hamburgers at Universal, or just do a best beignets, because there's a lot of options all over the place, especially down in the theme park land. So the salmon could be epic. It really could be. I also like the connection to Epic Universe. Big fan of that. Big fan. Okay. So thank you all for joining us. We've been already going for about 12 minutes now, and there's a lot of you here. We're really excited to have you. What else do we have come down the pike?
Exciting. If you've watched our video, you kind of already know, but the seasonal events, or the dates for the seasonal events for the entire year got released this week.
Which is pretty nuts.
Which is
they don't
pretty
normally
nuts.
Put all of that out so quickly.
Which is also why the Helios Grand probably doubled in price, but
good point.
Neither here nor there.
People can plan ahead for things.
Like we already knew the Mardi Gras dates of February 1st through March 30th. The one that got released that I'm very interested to see is the Volcano Bay.
I thought you were gonna say HHN.
Well, HHN's we'll get there. We're still in the summer. Volcano Bay Nights.
Okay. Personally, I think I said it when we made our video, but I feel like
Javier, hi
Javier. I feel like we've been throwing out the idea of a OI Volcano Bay meetup.
Yep.
And now Universal's jumping on it. Let's do a separately ticketed event for Volcano Bay at nighttime. I think it's going to be a blast. And it's definitely something on our radar that we're like, that could be up our alley. That could be pretty fun.
How do you guys feel about it? Like Volcano Bay Nights sustain?
Will you try to go to it?
And how much are you willing to spend to go?
True. We also don't know ticket price.
You don't know ticket prices. You don't know when you'll get in. It'll be an interesting, to see how those details come out.
Nick says Volcano Bay at night sounds incredible.
Yeah, it sounds awesome.
Right?
Just, I don't know if the wave pool at night sounds fun, because that
from the lifeguard perspective,
that makes me nervous. But
I think
the lazy river would be cool, and then the body plunge. Yes, please.
No.
Yes, please.
You can do the body plunge at night. I will not be doing that one. That's almost worse than riding Rip Ride at nighttime, or riding Rip Ride during the day. But
I like Steven's idea right there. Scary HHN, have the creature from the Black Lagoon and Jaws, so those water meet and greets, just a team member, just
that's somebody
from the Black Lagoon.
You're gonna get somebody kicked out of Volcano Bay. Would be fun for the first time, and then all of a sudden,
nighttime lazy river though.
I think that's where it's at. And I can imagine if I were Universal and planning this event, I would have some really fun lighting coming in. So it's nighttime, it's dark, but there's also some good ambiance lighting like they do for HHN type of situations. I don't know where they put it.
DJ's going crazy.
He's not on this, but DJ Brandon Geo
should
be at Volcano Bay for that. I think I would hang out in the wave pool all night long for that. Ooh,
Lucy with a pinchos de lechon.
Do you remember what that is?
No.
It's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Thank you so much, Lucy. I really appreciate you helping us towards our Mardi Gras food endeavors. Oh, Ben's looking up pinchos de lechon. You finding it? You finding it? So you know what our description is? Nick says, somehow I forced myself to watch all 3 Terrifier movies, mostly eyes closed. Good for you. Ugh. That was an endeavor in itself right there. We've watched the first one and maybe half of the second. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. And then the third one has him as Santa, and like now it's a Christmas movie. Ooh, what was that France one? Was that the crepe?
The pinchos de lechon is savory pork. They spelled savor
pork,
char grilled on an open flame, topped with guava barbecue sauce, and served on a bread.
Yep.
Coming from Puerto Rico.
That sounds like a treat.
That sounds delicious.
That reminds me of last year how I really liked the grilled chicken on the skewers. With obviously it was from like the Thailand booth because it had peanut sauce.
Satay.
But that sounds like it's up my alley. Anything on any meat grilled on a skewer, big fan. Like sounds
Lucy,
weird to say.
We're in. Like that's we'll probably get a couple of those, honestly.
Yeah, for reals. Puerto Rico savor pork. Yes, that's exactly what we're going for. Love that. Oh yeah. See, for protein. Yes.
I don't know which way do I go.
Yeah, you're trying to flex. But
interesting how they use the tapu at night. They probably won't.
I would, yeah.
I doubt they will they'll even do it. Like I think everything's gonna be pretty much just like show up and go.
It feels like it's a pseudo OI meetup to me without food included. Like that's my thought is you'll be able to just kind of walk on, go to rides, do your thing. You'll be able to buy food and drink, but you'll have to pay for it. I'll be very curious to see what ticket prices look like for those. Since again, separately ticketed, you're going to pay. How soon can I get in? How long can I hang out? And then how late of a night are we talking? That's a lot of pool time if it's a late night. Pool time. So not pushing Epic, but this year can you imagine Universal has a lot. They can tie in with other parks events, Mardi Gras, HN.
I think they will to some extent. I think they're going to leave Epic virtually unchanged probably for this year. Maybe some like Christmas decor, but I think Universal in particular likes having it so that like the experience is the same for almost everybody throughout the year. And so like I think Epic's going to be just epic. Just epic. Sort of pun intended, but like it will just be Epic Universe. You'll enjoy Epic Universe as Epic Universe before they put in the holiday things next year, the year following.
I think that just 2025 will be such a draw for people to go to Epic as it is upon opening that they probably won't add any sort of overlays or theming for the first year. That's my thought on it. Could they eventually in the future, just like they've done with studios and islands? Yeah, I think they might. I imagine a Christmas time, that would be so cool. But to begin with, of just like, there's so many people that are going to want to be at that park. I think a first year, maybe 2 years might be just epic, you know? Very, that just seems like a tagline.
Yeah.
It's just epic.
Just epic.
Right? Let's see. Do you know what the capacity for Volcano Bay in general? Ben was doing a quick Google. Machine. No, we don't know off the top of our head, but I mean, he said it's got crowd capacity. Let's see here. Not immediately on the top of the Google search, if that's surprising or not for folks. But Universal needs to hurry up and get you guys a press. I wish
someday, hopefully.
Maybe eventually when we live down there, it'll be easier. Right now. And
we'll just
we're growing.
We're growing.
I told somebody the other day who I guess does marketing elsewhere, just some random person I happen to be talking to, and I was like, yeah, we just got a baby YouTube channel. And he was like, it's not if you have as many subscribers as you do. And I was like, well,
it's still baby to
it's
us.
still small
We're still
comparatively.
figuring out
We're still growing, so it's all right.
But we'll I mean, we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to work hard, like bring you the best product that we possibly can. And so,
and we're in the process of making our way down there, still in due time. Nick, thank you so much.
Nick with the quesadilla.
Oh, those are so good. Oh, and an espresso martini. I got you. Especially with that king cake.
Yum.
It's rough life, but I will do it for
king cake.
Yeah. Like
king cake and beignets.
Tough stuff. We do have to admit, filming the food review videos, it's tough at one point. You hit a wall and you're just like,
I don't want to eat anymore.
Do I have to? I need a break for a little while.
I just need some water.
Yeah.
Do we think there'll be an OI at Epic Universe next year?
I don't think it'll be.
Not for a couple of years.
Yeah, I think it'll take a little bit.
It's also it's very big. Like that's shutting down and having like a private event at Epic Universe. I can't imagine what that costs Taylor in a year. Like
it's a lot.
I know tickets are like he's selling tickets and he wouldn't do it if he wasn't making money, but it can't be cheap.
Let's see. I will be surviving off the quesadilla and espresso martini. I like your style. That's good.
One way to have a heck of a Mardi Gras.
Food review. The food reviews are great entertainment. I'm glad they are. We have a good time filming them. It just if you guys are in the parks on the opening day of Mardi Gras, and you want to help us,
absolutely,
we need people to help us eat food. So if you're going to be there, like let us know, and if we've got something,
we're going to ask your opinion on it.
I would love a helper to eat food. Yeah. And Scooby says, when is Helios Grand supposed to open, and when are you guys planning on videoing it?
Helios opens basically with Epic.
Yep.
On the 22nd. When we plan on filming it, TBD. A lot of our Epic Universe plans are very contingent on like my work stuff.
Yeah.
With military stuff and getting out of the military and that fun rigmarole of stuff. And so like basically after this Mardi Gras trip is like the world knows like we might be moving.
Yeah.
We will be moving at some point.
We will be. This is the life of being like a military spouse is we're going to move. When are we going to move? I don't know, but we're going to move probably within the next 2 to 7 months. Yeah. Like it's up in the air.
It's up in the air. Who knows?
So we just kind of stay prepared and then play it by ear and don't get too caught up in the meantime. But we will be filming as much Epic stuff as we can. We've already talked about getting an annual pass so that way we can get those single day Epic visits in and not break the bank as far as buying multi-day tickets.
As well as parking.
Yeah. And then as far as Helios Grand goes, we will be filming that at some point. We hope sooner than later. I can tell you that we are staying at Stella Nova. I almost mixed up Terra Luna and Stella Nova. We are staying at Stella Nova this coming trip. So we'll be there on Thursday night. And then we plan on filming a review of that as well. I know there's been a number of reviews out already, but stay tuned for ours because we will be doing one to give you guys the real lowdown on not just here's the grand opening, but here's what it's like staying in there, especially when there's other people there. I want to know, are the walls thin like Dockside and Surfside? Are they? Because they're packing people in those hotels. So you guys are going to be at Mardi Gras for the Ilion concert. We are not. We're going to be there for T-Pain for sure.
For T-Pain for sure.
And then we'll be doing a second trip down there at some point. We haven't determined what our next date is. Again,
probably not because Ilion is on the 8th of March. So
I heard that was going to be a really good concert though. Really good. I'm trying to see the other options.
Theme Team.
Hi, Theme Team. Thanks for joining.
With the brand new camera. How I'm playing around with the new Sony camera go today.
Let's see. Dawn says, sadly, can't help you eat the food. Cancel our trip. Oh, darn it. Dawn, I say this in all seriousness. I will eat a beignet in honor of you and your family. I will do it for you.
Yep.
I wish you guys could be there, and I hope you get to enjoy Mardi Gras at some point in the season. Epic Universe
or we'll see at HHN, because we haven't even talked about that yet.
That's a good point.
That's coming up.
Let's see. Epic Universe will be a larger park in the United States and number 2 in the world. 750 acres is huge. It is. Like, my feet get tired just thinking about walking all around Epic Universe soon. I need to get another pair of Hokas.
Yep,
that's really what I need to do.
When we become Florida residents, will you still stay at the Universal hotels? Yes, yes, and yes. Like,
not probably for as many nights as we currently
do. Not as many nights.
But we still plan on visiting them and staying at them.
Because we definitely understand that hotels is one of the largest expenses that someone is going to have when they don't live close to the parks. And so knowing what you're going to expect and what you're going to spend your money on, like, we understand that value goes up very, very far, and you want to know what you're spending your money on. So we're going to give as quick but in-depth hotel reviews as we possibly can.
And honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of that, I really appreciate your comment, Casey. She says, I'm looking forward to seeing a Stella Nova vid from someone that isn't based on opening day. It looks like they had some hiccups that night. Like, from people that have worked in like managerial roles, and I've opened a YMCA, like all of these things. This first week of Stella Nova is probably working out the lumps and bumps. I'm excited to have given them a little bit of time, but get in there, see what it's really like. And also, like, just get the true feel of what's this hotel like and how's it going to operate and what do we enjoy about it? What are some of the hiccups, like you said, along the way? I think it'll be really fun to get to experience that.
And I think there's a lot of things that we are going to learn along the way. It's like, those buses, like, how long do they take? If you're going to EPA,
if I want to hit up Hagrid's,
first thing, and it's like, okay,
can I hit up Hagrid's the way I normally do from Stella Nova?
Because you're going to get bussed in very similar to Dockside and Surfside, and it's going to take a minute to get to City Walk. And so if you're already at the bridge by the time EPA, like, you're going to want to know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Yep. If you enjoy our content, please subscribe to the channel or check out our Patreon. It really helps us out. So, number one's Beijing. Universal Beijing.
We want to go to Beijing.
990 acres.
Next, in the next 12 months, we'll try and go to Beijing.
Yeah.
I think that's feasible.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I think Are you going to ride the floats again this year? Scooby Moto, we are going to ride the floats this year. We're doing it on opening night because that is throwing beads at Mardi Gras is our like number one date night.
Yeah.
Where are we having dinner?
NBC.
So we're going to be on the floats night one, have some dinner at NBC Grill, which sleeper restaurant that we're a big fan of. And we'll be throwing beads on the first night. We'll be on the ground the second night because it's our only other opportunity to be able to film the parade while we're down there. And we love filming the parade.
When does Terra Luna open? March 25th. 2025. Fingers crossed.
Maybe
it already got delayed once.
But. Yeah, it did. I was gonna say it did already get delayed. Maybe that's what we base our next trip around. See if we can book that and stay there.
That's a good idea.
What? As long as it's not sold out already, or tickets, or the cost isn't too high.
Yep.
Let's see. Get the Asics Nimbus gels. I retired my Hokas and not looking back. Can you write that on a note?
Yep.
I will check those out. I love my Hoka Bondies. The Bondi 8s are what I wear to the parks all the time, and they just stopped making the style I like, and I have to move to Bondi 9s. I just don't like how they look as much. So I am on the lookout for fresh park shoes that keep my feet happy. So
and dry, because
I've got another pair for those. Yeah, you bring like 4 pairs of shoes when you take me to the parks.
Javier wants to know if we can walk from Stella Nova to Epic. Oh, to Epic, yes.
Ben will test it.
I thought you were saying the Legacy parks. I was like, oh no.
You'll still test that one.
I'll probably test that one at some point.
I'm curious to know if you can do it safely.
You know, maybe I'll go live one morning for EPA and she can ride the shuttle. I'll leave at like 6 in the morning and just walk.
Again, can you do it? Check a map first. Check a map just to make sure you can get there.
That'll be fine.
Yeah. Ben will be crossing highways and be like,
I've watched dodgeball enough. You can dodge traffic and dodgeball, right?
What's that? What was the game we played as kids with like
Frogger?
Yeah, you're gonna play Frogger in Orlando. Great. That sounds like a very Florida man thing to do. I've been seeing their detour route since the direct route isn't done yet for the buses. It's averaging
Okay.
13 to 14 minutes.
So that's not too bad. That's pretty similar to Dockside Surfside.
I initially read it as 13 to 41 minutes, and I was like, what? 13 to 14, doable. Doable.
Love
NBC,
watching.
big fan.
Love watching your reviews. You give me straight up thoughts about everything.
Thank you.
We're glad you're here.
If there's any type of review you would be interested in seeing, let us know. We'd love to add to the arsenal of things to help people out with. So, vlogger front. My wife practically melts every time she sees the Toothless merch. I do too. You're
gonna cry.
Toothless reminds me of Lando and Lainey. I just think it's adorable. I'm gonna cry when I get to meet Toothless.
Just to circle back, we have a challenge going.
Oh yeah.
That to get 15 super chats, and if you give us a super chat, you tell us what you want us to try at the Mardi Gras food, and we will be sure to try it. Yes.
Tell us what you want to see, put it in there, and we will use that to try the food and tell you exactly what you need to know about that particular item. And if for some reason there's a new item that comes out when they release the full list, just shoot us a message. Let us know. We'll go grab it. We're trying to get as much of the Mardi Gras food as possible, and your guys' support really helps us out.
So far, we've got beignets, check. We've got the hot maple salmon, check. We've got quesadilla, check. Espresso martini, check. Pinchos de lechon, check. King cake, check.
Yes. What was the German one?
Labor case.
I'm a little concerned about that one. I will be perfectly honest. I saw a picture of it, and I don't know.
I'm excited for the Columbia burger. I hope somebody picks that
one.
I want somebody to pick that.
You can super chat us if you'd like and put the Columbia burger and be like, I want to make sure we get this. Let's see here. We have black cats that look like Toothless. Oh,
Mardi Gras shake.
I don't remember what it was. It sounds delicious though. I'm pretty sure I saw it the other day.
I think it's the like.
Ben's Googling.
The pecan shake, I'm pretty sure.
Theme team, nope, they haven't released the entire menus yet. We're still waiting on them, but we do have some of the initial launch of menus from Orlando Informer and Universal have posted. So those are like, here's what you can expect. And now I imagine within days we'll have the full menus listed here soon.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm excited for it. It's going to be so fun. And I was looking at the weather. Oh, Scooby.
Columbia burger.
Yeah, thank you. Then we'll get the Columbia burger. We missed it last year and we heard good things about it. And so very excited for that. So we talked a little bit about the Volcano Bay nights.
Yep.
What we also know is HHN opening day.
HHN opening day.
If it's not
29 August.
If it's not on your calendar, put it on your calendar. We know opening day. It was actually the day we were expecting opening day. Just we like to guess and see where things are at. The bigger question for me, Ben.
I'm ready.
Will there be a premium Scream night again this year? I'm curious if you guys think there will be a premium Scream night this year.
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
Hi, Hayden. Thank you for joining.
I think there will be a premium Scream night. I think it will be expensive.
How expensive?
I think if they do another premium Scream night, it is going to be north of $400.
Like 4 to 5?
I think it's going to be
a ticket.
$400 a ticket.
Is all the food included again now?
Mm-hmm.
This is all speculative, by the way. Do not take any of our premium Scream night. Like, this is just us wondering out loud. Hi, Mom. Thanks for joining.
I'm going 400.
I think I pegged it last year at 5. What did we pay last year for our tickets? Was it
350-ish?
Yeah, I could see it being 5. Sammy, thank you so much. I think okay, I'm gonna butcher how to say it. The duck a l'orange.
A la orange.
A la orange. I think that one sounds really good, honestly. So I'm very excited to try it. So thank you. We'll put that on the list. Ben's highlighted it over here. Oh, you made it a lot easier to say.
The duck crepe.
The duck crepe. 50-50 on premium Scream last year was very so it was supposed to be. So they didn't sell out completely.
Didn't sell out completely.
But I
think what got a lot of people last year was the unknown of how it was actually going to work. So it was like, are you going to spend $350 a ticket on one night?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you going to take that $350 and put it towards going to HHN multiple nights and get like a ultimate frequent fear?
Right.
And I think that was a lot of people's calculus last year.
So then that makes me go, will they release season tickets for HHN
First.
sooner and then announce a premium night?
I think virtually everybody's consensus last year was that Premium Scream Night was the bee's knees.
If you went to it, every single person that was at it loved it.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that saw what was going on based off of those that were at it were like, I wish I would have gone.
Yeah.
So have we already put in time off for that night before just to hope that we can go to Premium Scream? Yeah, maybe. So I hope they have a Premium Scream
But
night.
Javier's still got a good point. $400 was the price of his ultimate frequent fear pass last year. Like it's
true, but with that few of people in the parks, like it's
we got
not an experience.
15, 16 houses done. It was impressive.
We walked around and there was nobody but scare actors around us. It was the coolest. It was like, you just don't get that kind of experience at HHN ever.
I saw someone pointed out that the only Tuesday there is HHN is September 16th, but no HHN on Thursday, September 18th per the Universal calendar. They speculated Premium Scream Night will be September 18th.
That's a curious speculation.
Interesting.
I could see that being a better way to plan it, of plugging it in on a particular day midway through.
Yeah, midway through?
A Tuesday, though.
Interesting.
Thank you for sharing that. I think that's really interesting. I like Aloha said Premium Scream Night was so good. It was sick. Like that one might be a core memory.
Oh, for sure.
Dawn, thank you. We appreciate you so much. What Mardi Gras food would you like to see? You tell us. We'll do it. We'll do it.
Premium.
Were the houses / scares at the same level? Yes.
So the best example I have, and I'm excited. So sorry to cut you off. I'm ready for this one. We found ourselves in the Insidious house alone. It was just nobody else, and that
was the first time we had gone through it.
Like
ever.
I was just like, I don't know where I'm going.
I had him lead the way, and I thought he was going through a boo hole because there was nobody else around to show us which way to go, and it was in the red room where all the red-faced demons are jumping at you like crazy.
It was awesome,
and the scares were just as good. I mean, they knew you were coming, so.
And you were the only one there to scare, so
they get you.
They get you.
They get you. And I think our second time that night going through Insidious, the group we were with might have been like 6 of us or so. Like I was leading the way, and they said, "We're just gonna wait back here and let her go by herself." Yeah. It was absolutely crazy, but it was so fun. Premium Scream Night looked amazing. Wish we could go, but price and plans to go to HHN in October means yes.
Yeah.
I totally get that. Totally get that. I would say, I think the thing for us is like knowing if they have a Premium Scream Night, we are already trying to budget out our year to go, how do we make that happen?
How do we make this
happen? Can we make this possible? Because it is quite a bit of money to drop for one single night.
Yep. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would you guys want to see come to HHN this year?
We did talk about scary movies to begin this, so
we're bringing
speaking of that, I'm gonna close the Q&A here so I can see your guys' chats easier. I would be in tears. I think I peed myself. Yeah. I love that that's just gonna live on YouTube now that I said that, but whatever. The pulsing people through the houses for Premium Scream Night is almost enough to scare me off from it. I've never been through any haunted houses and haven't gotten to make HHN, but hope to this year.
Let us know.
It's so fun. I'm excited because ideally, again, based off of us moving, I'm excited to really get to enjoy a full season of Halloween Horror Nights and be able to go a whole heck of a lot more. Thank you, Steven. Oh, I am so stoked for the Cajun mac and cheese. Cajun mac and cheese or chicken and gumbo.
The chicken and gumbo is always a good choice, but that Cajun mac is new this year, so I'm putting Cajun mac.
Yeah, yeah.
Gremlins and a Jaws house.
You know, they did with what was the movie one called this year? I'm blanking on our house names. Yeah, that boat.
Blood and Jum.
What was our HHN house with all the movies? Slaughter Cinema. There we go. I was thinking theater in my head. The shark in that they could reuse that. Jaws house would be pretty darn cool, I think. I'd like to see Creature from the Black Lagoon. You know, there was so much talk about this last year, and then we didn't get that. I still think it would be pretty darn neat. Derek, I agree. Mummy Strippers Unwrapped should be taken from Slaughter Cinema and made a full house. I think it'd be pretty fun.
Make it rain.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Make it rain.
Like if that's the campy house that they need for the year, that's the one you go with.
We haven't even talked about Grinchmas. We're getting down the HHN rabbit hole, and
I swear it tends to happen.
Yeah, always does.
Yeah. RIP or Premium Scream Night?
Premium
Scream Night.
Premium
Scream Night. Like, just because it's just so nice. It's just so cool. I'm the world's biggest chicken, but after accidentally going through Triplets of Terror alone last year, there was so much fun. I would love to. Yes, like
do it.
It's worth it. It's so worth it. Do you think since Epic will be in full swing, monster face painting or HHN brought back?
I think the face painting.
I think this you're going to see the face painting over in Epic.
Yeah, for Epic. I think you're going to. They were seeing how it works, and I think you'll see that full-fledged over in Epic Universe.
Specifically in Dark Universe. Yeah. I think that'll be the place to go for it. And will we do it again if it's there? Yes. It was one of my. I felt so bad when I did the face painting, only to then like go wash it off within the next hour.
An hour? You went to dinner with it on.
I did go to dinner with it on, which was a hoot.
Interesting.
Yes, it was a hoot. I keep getting dragged in the Terrifier house rumors. I will make it work to make it down there. I have heard Terrifier rumors. I have. We'll see though.
See, theme teams with us. Fall of the House of Usher.
Ooh, we just rewatched that as well. Yeah. And I have explained to Ben if I were to build in Halloween Horror Nights house, how I would recreate Fall of the House of Usher. I think it would be spectacular. It would be so good.
Amber asked, RIP or Premium Scream Night?
Premium Scream Night.
No doubt.
We would still pick Premium Scream Night over an RIP tour.
Yep.
Yeah. Like when we went and watched, even so, like RIP tours, you get primo seats at Nightmare Fuel. When we went during Premium Scream Night, we just walked in and you could have whatever spot you really wanted to because it was Premium Scream Night. It was so neat. So, when Dark Universe opens, I'm going straight for the indoor ride first.
Yes.
Same.
And Pyro. I want to watch the Pyro.
The Pyro. The fact that it's a Kuka arm, I am the biggest nerd about Kuka arm rides.
And stuff.
I'm not smart enough to be an engineer, but I love the technology of how a Kuka arm ride works. So the animatronics, cool. The engineering of the Kuka arm, spectacular. I've just said spectacular twice within the last 10 minutes, and that's okay.
I'm still really curious who looked at a Kuka arm and from an engineering perspective and just went, you know what? I bet we could have put a bench on there and make that a theme park ride.
Well, how about this? At some point in time, somebody looked at a train and said, roller coaster. Like,
what if I took that thing, made it go 70 miles an hour,
and put people on it in open air? Like,
what could go wrong?
Yeah. Let's see. What about a Dark Universe haunted house? Too soon?
Too soon.
They can't just throw all of it together at once. There's going to be a walking path from Stella Nova Resort to Epic. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I'm excited. I think you and I, hopefully by the time we get down there next week, we'll have some time before we chill and maybe we can go for a little walk. You know what I mean? If ever, when do you think HHN will happen at Epic Universe? Is it possible logistically? I'd say 2031 in the earliest. Universal needs to learn how to operate the park. Yeah, I would agree. Universal does have to figure out the nuance of operating Epic Universe. And then if it's even worth moving it over there versus still hosting it in studios, like they learned by putting it in Islands of Adventure, what works, what doesn't work. And hey, nope, not the juice isn't worth the squeeze, put it back in studios. I think they'll have to feel out, how is Epic Universe working? How does it go? And as big as it is, where would it go?
Would it just be one land? Would it be all the lands?
Yeah. And then how would you modify it to be able to work with what you want to see? But it'll be, the next couple of years are going to be so neat to watch Epic just kind of become its thing and do what it does. And then how does that impact the other parks because it will, and we'll see
Oh,
changes
naturally.
over there.
Oh yeah, naturally. I think you'll see Epic definitely pull crowds for a while.
That made me think of a question, not for you, for all of you. When Epic opens, what do you think is going to change or go away over in Islands and Studios first? Because there's going to be changes.
Change is inevitable.
There's so many things that need to be updated or revamped or put to use. What do you think will be the first thing to be updated or changed over in Islands or Studios? Also, Sal says Kuka for the win. Completely agree. Let's see. Lucy, thank you so much. What is this one? It looks interesting.
It's the meatball one. Yeah.
Which country does it go to?
That's what I'm looking up.
Yeah. Also, I'm Trapezzino. Am I saying it right? Am I saying? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Dawn can't wait for Epic. Neither can we. Oh, Javier, you're probably correct, but darn it. He said Rip Ride's the first that we know.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, aside from Rip Ride.
They look like meatballs.
Ooh, they do look like meatballs in a little little pita bread thing. That looked pretty good.
I'm gonna make a mess with that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Rip Ride. Okay, aside from Rip Ride Rocket.
We know that one's gone.
Also, I do hope, this sounds kind of crazy for you guys who were on our live when we were in the parks. I do hope to ride Rip Ride one more time before it's gone. Just to say I did it. I think if they do anything Halloween related at Epic, it would be more family friendly, kind of like Mickey's Not So Scary. I could kind of see that. First Poseidon Adventures.
Poseidon revamp to what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Lost Continent and Simpsons. I also think Lost Continent's going to be one of the first things to be
I think there's probably been more going on behind the scenes.
Oh, certainly.
Simpsons. Yeah. Simpsons is inevitable.
A Ghostbusters coaster. That could be fun. The Simpsons, hoping for continent change, would like to see it. Would like to see use for Stadium by Marvel.
Well, even Marvel might be changing, That's always
There's a rumor about that as well.
Yeah.
Lost Continent. Ooh, okay. Agree. A lot of people are saying Lost Continent.
A lot of people are saying Lost Continent.
Yeah. I mean, like there isn't that much in Lost Continent at this point, aside from Mythos. Delicious.
Mythos is delicious. What are you going to do with Mythos?
Keep the food, revamp the theming. Right?
Who knows?
Yeah. I think we could see some lot of cool stuff. We haven't talked about Grinchmas yet, though.
We have not talked about Grinchmas yet.
What do you want to say about Grinchmas?
It's a shorter season. Again, very similar to it's like right before Thanksgiving.
Right.
It's a classic.
I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. So we know the Grinchmas dates, right? We haven't received the OI meetup dates. But take a tip out of our book if you're looking to go to the OI meetup in winter and also want to enjoy
now that you know what the dates are. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because a lot of people in the past have purchased the first OI date if they have it in November and it's too early before Grinchmas. We try to get the OI meetup in late November, early December, so we can do Grinchmas. So now that we know our Grinchmas dates, if you're going to OI and you want to kind of like get a double whammy, just pay attention to the dates.
Asterisks.
Pay attention to it.
Any OI meetup is great.
That's also true. I'm just trying to help people if they want to be able to do both.
Yeah.
Go to OI, but if you also want Grinchmas, just keep an eye out for that. Check your dates. I'm booked for Grinchmas and hoping to book Grinchmas breakfast. Yes. We love the Grinch.
Those are definitely the way to meet the Grinch, in my opinion.
Right.
Still.
Right.
They're not cheap.
But they're very nice. They're very fun. I want to know the capacity of Epic Universe. 50,000 more.
I bet it's more than that.
It's more than 50,000.
More than that.
I'm pretty sure we have like 50,000 people a day in studios.
Yeah.
So, or at least not a day, but during an OI night, there's a lot of people. Like there's going to be
during an OI night.
Sorry, HHN.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
HHN. I want to know, you guys have any questions for us? We've been rambling for the last 50 minutes. What's on your guys' mind? What do you want to know? What do you want to hear about? What do you want to see when we go to Mardi Gras this next week? Because we're pretty excited.
T-Pain.
Yeah, we get to watch T-Pain. I'm so excited for T-Pain. So excited.
Who's going to be there? Who's going to be?
Yeah. Will any of you guys be at opening weekend of Mardi Gras? Because we're hoping to run into people and say hi.
Javier asked if we haven't mentioned it, are we going to be at Epic on opening day? Yes, we are.
We are.
We are.
It's going to be a crazy day.
Crazy.
Like,
we were talking to friends about when we're going to start camping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't underestimate my ability to hurry up and wait.
It will be. What roller coaster in Epic will John toss his cookies on?
Stardust Racers, for sure.
No, it's
Yeah.
I think if we were to take him on a dark ride, like if we were to do the monsters one with the screen, like if we were to do any sort of dark ride and then take him on Stardust Racers, then I think it would get him.
Derek's coming on the 2nd, ride and dine that night. Let us know what float you're on. So
you can throw me beads.
Let us know what
or he'll get a shot of you.
Yeah, 100%. Like that's really what I'm thinking is like, let us know what float you're on, what side of the float you're on.
Yep.
And so that we can be sure to do camera stuff. And
he'll get a recording of you if possible. 100%. Like we'll try to post up. So let us know once you get an idea of what
float,
when you get your tabard and all of that. But let us know. What are your trip dates planned so far for this year? Oh, that's a tough one, Dawn.
Tough one, Dawn.
This is probably the least scheduled year that we have so far, just solely because of the unknown of moving. So it's funny because it's like, we're going to have this trip. We're hoping to go down for a second trip sometime during Mardi Gras, TBD when. And then we know we'll be there for the opening day of Epic Universe, as well as a couple days around that at the other parks. After that, we'll be at opening night of HHN, is our plan. But ideally, we don't have dates picked because we should live down there and be able to be like, we're here. Let's just go pop over to the parks. But we just don't know what that timing looks like yet. So keep us in your thoughts, everybody. Like, let's get this move going.
Do you know if Sensational will be showing during Mardi Gras? Nope. It will not be.
It won't be?
Nope.
That was a good show.
I mean, it'll come back. It's a great show. It's a great show. Do you get to keep the tabard? No. You have to give it back.
No. What else? What else about?
Summer Tribute Store is the Summer Tribute Store. So
it's gone. In fact, the new Mardi Gras Tribute Store, I'm pretty sure, was getting built over in the Hollywood side.
Yeah, I think so too.
It hasn't opened yet. We'll be here soon.
I think Friday, I think, is when it opens for pass holders.
So all of the throwback Universal stuff is no longer in that store. If you're doing the ride and dine, some things that we learned from last year and unfortunate experiences that other people went through is you want to make sure you show up to your check-in early. So like go and have your dinner, but go straight to Animal Actors after that and get checked in. What was it? Like an hour, 45 minutes ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like you want to be there early. One, so you have plenty of bathroom breaks because there's no potties when you go to the floats, but two, to make sure that they get you checked into your spot. If you show up too late, they will turn your spot over to other people when they open up the virtual queue. So like if you're doing ride and dine and you paid for that spot, make sure you go get that spot. Yep. 100% people kept coming in late. And I know the first couple days, like it's a risk we take doing it. The first couple days they're working out the kinks and making sure people know what's going on and where to go and like what dessert do you get with whatever meal and how does this work. But just be aware of what time you need to show up places. Like I'm pretty sure I had you head on over so we could get stuff going. And I finished filming and then I met up with them. So
what are we most excited about for Mardi Gras parade?
What part of the parade though? Because there's like
that's
the floats,
true.
The beads, the dancing, like
film nerd is going to come out. Very excited for the like meet and greets prior to
I forget about that. Okay,
the performers come out.
Yep.
Just because we get to hang out with some of our friends, get some shots of our friends, hype them up a little bit there, give hugs and loves, and then definitely like I know our date night is like the throwing the beads, but I love standing down filming it.
I know you do. But explain why you like filming it. What do we do?
Oh, it's hyping up the performers. We're screaming.
Yeah, we scream during the parade. Yep. We really do, and it's kind of nuts. But I'm excited for not just the performers, but for stilts.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that we really missed during Halloween Horror Nights was having stilt walkers in the the scare zones. Understandably so, like safety concerns and all of that. But having the people we know back on stilts in the parade, it's such a great touch, and it's so fun to see them doing what they do. So I'm excited for a date night. But I'm also really excited for the stilt walkers to be back because you'll enjoy getting the shots. I'll enjoy yelling at them. They'll see our faces and then we'll go like, ah, which is really fun. So
does Ben have a manly scream or a girly scream?
Oh, he gives a woo! Work it. He
and pose.
Yeah, he does not have a manly scream when he does our parade time. It's not that girly though.
I'm not very original.
I'm the one that screams more than anything, and then he's the one on that like down low getting shots. I lose my voice. I hope we see stilts back at HHN this year. I agree. I really do hope we see stilts back at HHN. I would never want to be a stilt walker in the scare zones. I think that sounds absolutely terrifying, but it makes for a really fun scare zone. I like that they had stilt walkers in the houses though. So that would be
more stilts. We just need more
stilts. More stilts.
I'm a woo girl.
He is a woo girl.
I'm a woo girl.
As am I, but
about time to go get the puppies.
Yeah, I think so. Ben's gonna go grab the pups. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'll hang out here. Requests. Yeah, if there are any other food requests, I appreciate you guys for joining in, and we will be making sure we grab those food items when we're there. But if there's anything else you want to see, let us know. Any of the bands that you guys excited for during Mardi Gras? T-Pain for sure. Ben had the whole list pulled up here. It's gone now. T-Pain. When I saw the list of Mardi Gras performers for the concerts, I saw T-Pain and I stopped looking. Now, the rest of the performers, great. Scotty McCreery, fun. TLC, fun. I'm blanking on a few of the other options. Kool and the Gang, I'm pretty sure. Like, I would rock that. That'd be such a good time. But I just don't know if we'll be able to make it for the rest of them. We'll see who we get to enjoy when we go down our second adventure. But T-Pain, gonna be great. Hi there. Lainey's already up here. Let's see. Don't worry, I'm a bit of a woo girl myself. We got you. Hope to see you both this December. I'd love to have. Oh, Steven, you let us know. We'll chat. You are so helpful and supportive. We appreciate you so much. When are we moving to Florida? Is Ben leaving the service then? We are going to move to Florida at some point this year. Ben is in the process of medically retiring from the military. And when that happens, we will go ahead and start moving. So that process is a little slow at times, but we're just being hurry up and be patient. So this is the one time I'm mad I avoid weekends, missing T-Pain. And you guys, I wish we would see you too. Oh, here comes Lainey. Oh, God. Oh gosh.
So many paws.
Nick, thank you for joining us tonight. Here's Lainey. She got a bath today. It's been a good day. Thank you all for joining us. Keep an eye out for our Mardi Gras food review coming soon. And also our Stella Nova, the truth behind the scenes.
Hi, Lainey.
We're going to go get these pups outside. Thank you all. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.